Hey guys, I wanted to share a bait that I'm really excited about. I helped design this bait and pick the colors. It's called the Deathwish Swimbait. Really cool graphics on this with an awesome Grim Reaper and kind of blood looking logo. This here's the 5-inch version and it comes in 6 colors. And then this one's the 3.5 inch and the same 6 colors it's available in. And today I just wanted to show you some of the rigging techniques that I used when product testing these for bass. All right, so the first one I'm going to start with is the 3.5 inch. It's probably the most versatile and my favorite. The basic way to use it is on just a single jig head. This is probably a 3/0, 2/0 or 3/0 hook and a jig head, and this is probably the easiest way. I caught a lot of smallmouth on it this year, just slow rolling it. Really clear water, it really excels. Second way I like to fish this guy is on a swim jig. Really basic. This is a 3/8 ounce swim jig that I pour, and I just thread the bait right on it as straight as you can, and reel it through the grass. It works really well. Gets a lot of tail action and kick. All right, number 3. This one's probably the most unique. It's on a 3/0 flashy swimmer. So this is an owner hook. It's weighted up front and then kind of has a wire that comes down to a willow blade. And this thing's like a weedless spinnerbait. It is just so awesome to fish. You can throw it through grass, above grass, and it's really an awesome bait to throw for largemouth especially. All right, on to the 5-inch version. There's really, I'm sure there's a lot of different ways that you could fish this bait, but I strictly throw this bait on a weighted EWG hook. I think it works the best. That keel weight really keeps it, upright, and that tail just kicking subtly back and forth. Whenever you rig this bait straight, you can pretty much do anything with it. It's really weedless, and the largemouth love it. So I don't have all the colors available to show you, but I did want to run through a couple. The one that I was showing earlier, this is the Grim Gill. It's a bluegill pattern, and it's really my favorite. As you can see, I'll kind of turn it so it's out of the light, but it has an orange throat to it, and maybe it's better in the light. Has an orange throat to it, more of a purple kind of iridescence down the side, and then actually when you get back here to the tail, the bottom portion's clear, and the top has a nice dark green back. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's little purple flake through that plastic. And man, it looks awesome. It just looks like a bluegill in the water. So like I was showing you, that was the Grim Gill, the first one. I have 3 other colors I want to show you. I couldn't get all 6 for this video. Maybe I'll show it in a different one. But this is the next color. So this one's kind of a gold top, has a black portion kind of in the middle of the throat. And then the rest of it's white, kind of with a lot of little flake. I don't know if you can see it, but we call this color Infected. It looks like a little baby bass maybe, or an emerald shiner, and it's just a really awesome color. I actually think the best part about these baits is the color scheme. Obviously the action is great. There's a lot of baits that have good action, but for a hand-poured bait, these color schemes are legit. The color I have is called Corpse. So we named all of these kind of to fit that Deathwish Swimbait theme. This one's probably my favorite. It's a white swim bait with a load of flake in it. You can see the top is kind of opaque, whereas the bottom has just a bunch of glitter in it. Kind of looks like a tinfoil color that Yum made popular. So again, this is the 3.5 inch version, but the white corpse color, great for smallmouth. And the last one I wanted to show you today, this is called the Crypt Keeper. This one here is made just as like your basic shad pattern. This is the 5-inch version. You can see the back, how it has a lot of iridescent and kind of swirl to it. And then it tapers down obviously to the white and just gives a really good like gizzard shad profile and color scheme with the cool mean eyes. So here's a little bit closer up of the bait. This one's unrigged, but you can see how that tail is wiggling just by me picking it up. It's really, this is the 5-inch version, but a pretty wide back, and then it tapers to a really small section here, and it allows that tail just to have the perfect kicking action. But up here is still meaty enough where you can get a hook and it's not gonna rip on the first fish. It has a big belly slit in it, so like whenever you're using those EWG hooks, you'll get really good hookup ratio. I can't get this one open. There it is. But it's a belly slit here, so that hook can tuck away, and then whenever you go to set the hook on a fish, it'll collapse. So it'll allow really good hook penetration. This is the 3.5 inch, basically just a scaled down version of that. Not nearly as wide through the back, but same taper, allowing that tail to kick freely. And then the same thing, belly slit on this guy for use. Well, thanks for watching the video today. I wanted to give a brief overview of our new Deathwish swim baits. Really excited about these, and I think they're gonna catch a lot of fish this year, this spring, either the 5-inch version or the 3.5, however you like to fish it, however you wanna rig it. Match the color to the bait fish that's in your waters, and good luck. And you know, it's not just for bass. I think we've had a couple guys try them for walleye, and they work there too. So go out, explore, and enjoy. Thanks.